What's up everybody, we're back. In this video, I've got something really cool to show you. This is a smart guitar. This might look like a normal guitar, but it has a bunch of features that set it apart. And honestly, I've never played anything like it. Enya Music sent me this guitar to show my friends. This is the Nova Ghost Sonic. It has all the things that a normal guitar has, and more. This guitar is made of carbon fiber. It's got a Bluetooth speaker, and it has DSP built in. And that means you can have a couple amp sims and a bunch of effects right in the guitar. And you can control and adjust everything from an app via Bluetooth, which is really cool. And those are the type of things that really set it apart. So I'm gonna walk you through all of the features that makes this so unique first, because that's the exciting part of this guitar. And we'll run the guitar through my normal signal chain, then we'll take a look at the construction and the setup and everything like that. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. So first off, let me go ahead and unplug the guitar so I can show you the speaker. Your guitar's affected signal will come through the speaker if you want. I'm gonna get on the app right now and just turn off the modulation and the delay just so you can hear this. I've just got the clean channel going. So when the guitar is on, this big button right here is also a knob. I got no sound coming right now. So now I'll turn it up. So that is the sound coming from the guitar. Turn it up a little bit more. The speaker does get loud enough to annoy people, not loud enough to take to a band practice or anything like that. There's no need for a practice amp or anything like that. I have noticed if you crank it up, you are gonna get some rattling. So I usually don't run it at full volume. That's just the nature of the beast. Turn my tremolo and delay back on, and then all of this goes through the guitar. So that's a cool feature. You don't need a practice amp. It's right here. Now, for the sake of audio quality for the rest of this video, I am gonna plug this in and we're gonna go direct to my computer. Now that we're plugged in, that same knob now controls the output of the DSP. So the amp sim, the cab sim, the effects, everything is just coming from the guitar straight into my computer. There's no amp sim on my computer, no effects on my computer. Everything is coming from the guitar, which is pretty cool. That is gonna be the future. We have the app pulled up right now. If you look up at the top here, you have 4 presets: clean, overdrive, distortion, and high gain. You make those 4 presets, and then that is what you cycle when the phone is not connected to the guitar. So you can still use the DSP when the phone's not connected. You have to make your sounds, save them to a preset, and then you're able to cycle through 4 presets. Now there's a bunch of presets already here in clean. I think I've messed with this one already. This isn't the original one. Again, all the sound is coming straight from the guitar to the computer. No amp sims, no effects. All of that is in the guitar. So you also have a mixer if you want to adjust the volume on things. There are your settings. Nothing exciting there, but you know, they're there. To adjust a preset, select the one you want, and then you hit edit. Now here's all the amps in effect. You have a clean amp, and then you have a dirty amp. And then turn the volume up. I still have a bunch of other stuff on there, so I'm just gonna swipe up on the modulation. Gone. Swipe up on delay. Gone. Swipe up on EQ. Gone. This is your dirty amp, bass, middle, treble, presence, preamp, and master. Let me turn the reverb off. So let's go back to the clean amp, volume master, bass, middle, treble, neck pickup, turn the volume up. If we wanted more EQ than bass, middle, treble, hit the EQ, it's right there. If you want to engage this pedal, drag it down. Don't want to engage it, drag it up. We have one modulation pedal, but you have different effects. You can have chorus, tremolo, or vibrato. Let's check out the chorus. Drag it down to turn it on. Tremolo. And vibrato. Sounds amazing. A little bit lighter. That's the modulation. I'll turn that off. Let's go to noise reduction. Sounds like that. Go to the dirty amp. Turn the preamp back up. Back to the bridge pickup. Noise reduction off. Sounds like that. Noise reduction on. Sounds like that. Does what it's supposed to do. I'm going to go back to the clean amp. Turn it up a bit. Keep the noise reduction on. Let's go delay. Drag it down. Neck pickup. Pretty cool. Delay is gone. Let's do reverb. We're in praise and worship territory now. But there's a ton of flexibility on these effects. You can have just a little bit of the effect. You heard how weird the vibrato and chorus can get. Then also on the app, you have tools. So you got a drum machine, metronome, and tuner as well. A bunch of other things. But the really exciting part is like the amp sims and effects and stuff. That's all really cool. Really useful for practice or just having fun. Now let's see how this thing sounds through my normal signal chain. Now we're using this guitar like a normal guitar, ignoring the big fancy light up knob. Just going with the single volume knob here. Humbucker in the bridge, humbucker in the neck. Using the neural amp modeler, I've got a Vox profile on, just a clean one. Bridge pickup. Hey, it sounds like a guitar. Middle position, both pickups. Neck pickup. Here's another Vox profile with a bit of gain on it. Bridge pickup. Guitar resonates really well, which is cool because it's not wood, it's carbon fiber. Middle position. That was copyright territory there. Neck pickup. All right, bridge pickup, and then let's do like a PV or something. So yeah, it chugs. Yeah, I'm not a lead player at all, but let's try neck pickup. Does it gent though? I would say that gents. This guitar sounds good. That's what it sounds like. Now let's check out the look and the feel of this guitar, and then we'll get to the setup. So I requested this color. I've never had a pink guitar. Now I do. Also comes in black and white and a couple other color fades. And like I said, it's made of carbon fiber, so it does not feel like a normal wood guitar. My go-to is like a roasted maple fretboard. This does not feel like that. It doesn't mean it feels bad or wrong or anything like that. It's just, it's not wood. It's carbon fiber. So it's a little bit lighter than your normal guitar and has an LP inspired shape that is all rounded, especially on the back here. The cutaway is nice and round. The edges are round. There's a tiny bump out in the middle here. So this part is probably the thickest part of the guitar. All your DSP is back here. I'm too scared to go digging in there. I won't show you. This rubber part right here is what you have to take off in order to change the strings. It is a string through body. Got a tune-o-matic bridge. Even though this is carbon fiber, there is still a truss rod. Roller style truss rod adjustment at the heel of the neck, which means your headstock is nice and clean. No truss rod access there. I almost forgot the 0 fret. That is a cool feature about this guitar. I've never had a guitar or bass with a 0 fret. That means your open strings are actually on a fret instead of just out of the note. I feel like I've seen that more often on basses. Sometimes there is a big tone difference between the open string and then a fretted note. So the 0 fret is something that's supposed to counter that. So essentially all your notes are fretted, even your open ones. Fret ends are nice and smooth and rolled off. Honestly, the best fret ends I think I've felt out of a new guitar, out of the box. Very clean, very comfortable, no complaints with the frets. Let me check the setup real quick. I can tell you the guitar feels nice without actually having to measure anything. So if it weren't for this video, I probably wouldn't touch it at all. Truss rod looks good. See what the action is. Low E at the 12th fret is right at 2 millimeters. Action at the first few frets look good. Honestly, don't know how to check that for a 0 fret. I didn't find any bad frets, so as far as the setup goes, it's awesome. Probably the best out-of-the-box setup I've ever had. I really don't want to adjust anything. It's super comfortable. Feels great. Sounds great. What would I change? So my final thoughts about this guitar is it's really awesome. I like all the aspects that make it unique, but I could also just plug this into a normal amp and play it on stage if I wanted to. The only thing that threw me off at first was the carbon fiber. It just feels different. Doesn't mean it plays worse or anything like that. It's just different. It is the future. The speaker sounds good, especially for a practice amp. There are a lot of practice amps out there that sound like total garbage, that they're just kind of there to get the job done. But this one is actually enjoyable to play. So it's nice to be able to just pull this out instead of having to pull this and a practice amp out if I wanted to play through an amp. Then you add in all the DSP, the 2 amps, all the effects. And once you have presets you like, you don't have to pull your phone out every time you want to play. This is one preset. Next one, just push it. So it's a lot of fun to play or practice with. Great for somebody who wants a guitar but doesn't want the hassle that comes along with extra gear like an amp and pedals and all that. Everything's built in here. And God forbid, if all the electronics go down, you can still plug this into an amp and play. I don't think I mentioned earlier, but this also has a headphone out. So if you don't want to use the speaker, plug your headphones in right there. So I could sit here and play this all day. I've been playing it a lot at work actually. Sorry, coworkers. Anyways, top-notch setup out of the box. 0 fret, tune-o-matic bridge, all the other features. There's a lot here. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So if you have any questions for me about this, go ahead and drop a comment and I'll try to get back to you. If you're looking for technical support on something, I would encourage you to reach out to Enya directly. Definitely go there for support because usually my comment section isn't very helpful for technical issues. And with that being said, if you're interested in the Nova Go Sonic by Enya Music, I'll have a link in the description for you. Thank you to Enya for sending this thing out. This is awesome. And I think that's all I got. So again, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.